Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Happy Boy. I'm Mrs. B. I come back with another video, but before we get to the video, thank you so much for liking, for subscribing, for sharing, and for watching my content. I really appreciate it. Please, let's keep on sharing so more people can actually get to see, so they can come here and we all learn and grow together. Remember, 2025 is about growing together. So yeah, let's get straight to today's video. So today's video is about businesses and or side hustles that one can start. So let's say, for example, you don't work. For those that are not working, let me speak to those that do not work at the moment. You can always start a business. You don't have to stay home and be depressed. And I'm talking about businesses that don't require much money. Yes, there is a little bit of money that you might need for some of them in order to start, but some of them don't require any cent from you. So I will first start, and I'll also talk to the people that are working but they just want to make these side hustles. It's also, this video is also friendly for those people as well. But if you are home and you're literally just not doing anything and you are frustrated, you are stranded, you don't even know what to do this year, here are some of the things that you can do. Number one, so you can start a business of editing work for students. So it can be undergraduate students that you can edit for. It can be postgrad students. So you just do proofreading, you edit. So your job is literally just to edit. You check the grammar and to see if everything is in order, if the writing is, depending on what the requirements are. Of course, when you are in the business, you will know better. So you first ask the person or the student that they must send you the requirements, and you see, for example, some teachers or lecturers want their work justified, so it must be justified on the sides and things like that. So you can literally just do those kind of things. So that is one business that doesn't even require money. All you need is a laptop. So if you do have a laptop, even if it's an old laptop that is on life support, you literally can just plug it in, make sure it's always plugged in, and advertise your work. I mean, a lot of people, especially now that schools are opening, a lot of students would definitely need those services. I also did it at some point. It's just that I got busy and I couldn't do it anymore. But if you are literally doing nothing, you can do that, and you just check how you can check what the prices are now on the market, and see how you can do that. So you can even advertise yourself free of charge on your WhatsApp. You can advertise yourself on TikTok. You just need to open a TikTok account. TikTok is one best platform that gets businesses going. You can even advertise on Facebook, and make sure you always posting and advertising your services. You literally just need to create a poster and you write what you offer, editing, be it for undergrad. If you have your master's or you have your honors degree, you can literally edit for the undergrad. But you don't even have to have a master's in order for you to proofread assignments for people and make comments and just tell them, fix this, okay, the spelling here is not correct, and things like that. So that is one business that doesn't require money at all. All you need to do is literally create a poster. Yes, you might need to pay for the poster if you can't create it yourself, but you can use platforms such as Canva. Canva has free templates that you can use to create posters and advertise yourself. So yeah, that is the business number one. Business number two is the food business. I love this one. Yes, of course, this one requires money, startup capital. You cannot do it without money at all. But in the food industry, you can just choose part of it that doesn't require a lot of money. For example, you can start making fat cakes, amagwinya. That doesn't require a lot of money. For start, you can literally buy 2 kg. I know that if you don't have money, buying 2 kg can be a lot of money, and I totally understand it. I've been there before and I know how frustrating that can be. You can start with your 2 kg of flour and just check one that is on sale. Really, brands don't really matter much in terms of which one is the best and not. Just go for one that is on sale. Of course, when you are now familiar with the business, you will know which brands to use and which not to use. So you just need flour, your 2.5, you can 2 liters of cooking oil, and yeast 1.5 or 2, and salt. I guess every household has salt, and sugar. So literally those are the few things that you need. Pots are already there at home, I assume, and you literally can start the business. So you literally can start that business with less than 150 rands. So if you don't have the money, you can literally just ask a family member to borrow you, and when you make your profit, you actually pay back the money and be able to buy more stock. It is a great business. A great business. I know it. I've done it. And even if you work this one, you literally can do it as a side hustle, where you just make the magwinya on weekends or in the evenings when you knock off. Let's say, for example, you knock off at 4 and you get home at 4:30. You can literally make the dough, let it rise. Is it to raise or to rise? Doesn't matter, but yeah. And you literally, by 8 o'clock, you could making delivery. Some people prefer magwinya for supper, and some people eat supper at 8 or 9, some people. So you literally can do it as a side hustle, but if after work doesn't work, really you can do it on weekends, So yeah, that is business number 2, the food business. So under that, I just chose the portion that I'm very familiar with, which is amagwinya, because it's something that I've done before, and I know it does have a lot of money. It also just depends on where you are. For example, where I am, amagwinya are preferred more in winter. So it could be that where you are, you can make them through the year and you get customers, and you literally get to do them at your own time. Of course, people want them in the morning, depending on which region you are in. So that is the one part of the food business. The second part under the same food business can be meal preps. You can literally prepare meals for people. So what you do is you just advertise yourself. You don't buy the ingredients if you don't have the startup capital. You just advertise yourself that people buy their own food, you go cook for them, because there are some people that cannot cook for themselves, but they do have the food because they are late from work, they are tired, maybe they have small babies, they cannot really balance this work, being a family person, and cooking and cleaning and doing the dishes. So that is another part of the food business you can venture into. So you just literally do meal preps, and when you have gathered enough capital, you can now buy the food and buy the material, like the containers, everything that is needed in order for you to package the food. And now you can charge a fee for having bought the food. Of course, it's up to you how you want to run the business. And another one is like making the traditional foods. You literally can just make mohodu or tripe in English, for those that don't know what mohodu is. You literally can make tripe and sell just that. It literally, depending on where you are, I repeat, you must just check where you are. But a lot of people love it and they do not want to cook it. Tripe, your trotters, like your pork trotters and beef trotters, people love those, but they do not have the time nor the energy and patience to literally cook and wash and just wait for such long hours for it to cook. So that's another business that if you were to start it, you literally would make such a great a profit. And yeah, so business number 3, so that was still under food. So business number 3 is you can literally join and start selling Avon and or Justin. You don't require capital to start. What you do is you can phone them to find out where you can join and be assigned a manager or a sales leader, and they will give you catalogs, books. So what you do is you advertise for that month and get a minimum order. I think there is a minimum order that you must have in order to be registered. I think it used to be 5 something, now it's probably 600 rands. So you literally can just sell and you get customers. When you get customers, you just place the order and they will determine which kind of account that you qualify for, but you don't have to have your own money to start the business. And the more you sell, the more you make profit. and you have a lot of money. So that, if you want to know more about that, you can contact me via Facebook, because I do sometimes sell Justin and Avon. My name on Instagram is happy_boyama. On Facebook is happy boyama. So you can literally reach me via that if you want to know more. I will hook you up with the manager that I used to fall under. And another business, which is business number 4, that I think is very important, and it's easy to do. It doesn't require money. You can even do it as a side hustle if you have a full-time job. But if you don't have a full-time job, you literally can just do it, and it will definitely help you out in terms of making profit. This business is a tutoring business. So you can literally tutor high school kids, primary school kids, have those services where you assist them with homework. Like now in Jan, part of the package could also include helping kids to cover their books with those plastic and brown covers. You can actually do that, and you make a living from it. So because you don't really do that through the year you can just do the helping them with homeworks, preparing them for exams and tests, and also just making sure that they understand certain subjects. So you can literally just be a teacher outside school of specific subjects. Let's say you are good with maths, or in maths, you can literally just help the kids with the maths, and or any other subject for that matter. It can be history, it can be geography, it can be physical sciences, it can be your life sciences. High school and primary school learners need those services, and some parents are willing to pay for those. And another thing, I think, is business number 5, the idea. You can literally start doing nails, be a nail tech, learn. There is YouTube. Literally, YouTube is one university that we don't pay for. The only fees you pay is literally just buying data, and you tune into YouTube and you just learn how to do gel nails, how to do acrylic, how to do this, how to base, how to coat, whatever you want to do, you literally can do that. Of course, with this one you will need money for products, so you might need a little bit of capital to start it, and you need that lamp. But some are cheap, you can get them for 200 rands. You can look for a supplier, you can go to these 5 rand shops, they do have nail things. You learn, start from somewhere. Advertise your business via TikTok, advertise your business via Facebook and via WhatsApp. And you can also, under that, so let me just call it business number 5, the beauty, bar, whatever. So you can do nails, learn to do nails on YouTube and TikTok. You advertise it via TikTok still, and Facebook and WhatsApp. And you can also do nails, hair. You can be a hairdresser. If you can do hair, don't sit home with that skill. That is a very important skill. You can always do people's hair, do house calls, make a poster, do a poster, advertise yourself, and just start making money. That is great because you don't need to spend anything on it. If it's a house call, the person will have to pay for your transport. They pay for their own fiber hairpiece, and they pay you for your labor. So that is a skill that nobody can take from you, and it's a very much needed skill, and you literally can make money from it. So if you've been doing hair, doing people for free, and you are literally not doing anything, start charging those people. If it's family members, start charging 50 rands. If it's friends, okay, of course, you can't charge your mom and she will tell you, I carried you for 9 months. But I'm just saying, if there are those people that, okay, there's Happy, she does hair, you can always charge them. You can start charging them as little as 50 rands, 100 rands, depending on your needs and where you are. And the other one under the beauty umbrella, you can do makeup. Start learning how to do makeup. You literally can go on YouTube, on TikTok, how to do eyebrows, how to put foundation, how to do eyeshadow. Learn, practice every day, because practice makes perfect. Learn to do that. There is no way your services won't be needed. We have graduations every season. People are struggling with makeup. We have weddings every now and then. We have matric dances. there is a lot. We have people that go attend parties on weekends and they require a makeup services of a makeup artist. So that is another business that doesn't really suffer. Of course, there will be days where, you know, or seasons where it's normal, it's usual with every business, and you can still, you know, get up at some point when the business is high and just make the most of it when you're getting a lot of people coming through. And the last thing for now, for this video, I will come with more businesses sometime in another video. The last thing can be you sell Achar. You know, people love Achar, and people don't like the admin that comes with mixing Achar and making it and buying it and having to store it and making sure it doesn't go bad and just keeping it clean and things like that. So you can literally start that business. Of course, this one requires capital to start, but you can start from the smallest bag. I don't know if it's 5 kg or what. You buy the dye. The last time I checked, the small one was about 25 rands, and then you buy cooking oil 2 liters and you make sales from that, and buy containers and you make sales from that. The profit you get, if you borrowed money, take it back and you therefore restock and you grow from that. Pricing, Google how other people price based on the location and the market, the target market and things like that. So yeah, thank you so much. Those are the few ideas that I thought I should share, just to assist someone that might be stuck at home and not knowing what to do. Try to do that, give it a chance, 1 or 2, and see where that takes you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing. I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned. Mwah.